I'm turning 30 this year, and I'm realizing that the perfect timing is never going to come. If you want something, you have to go for it. You have to actively take actions to get to it. And I feel like that's the lesson that I've learned in the whole 15 years that I've been waiting for the perfect timing. I've been wanting to create a consistent YouTube channel since I was 15 years old. I remember buying the equipment and cameras and everything else that I needed to create this perfect channel, but still never happened. I think the reason was I was waiting for the perfect version of myself. But that's never going to come if I don't actively become that person. And so if you're going through the same thing where you just feel like you need a push or you need a little bit of encouragement to start on what you want to do, then I'm telling you right now, just start. Don't wait for anything else. You have everything that you need for you to get started. If you're scared of not knowing the steps, if you're wondering like, well, I want to get this started, but I just don't know the steps, my advice for you is just do one small step at a time. And I promise you that you will figure it out. I used to think that I needed everything to align perfectly before starting. But guess what? This is literally no perfect timing. I'm still right here. I'm learning and I'm challenging myself to just go ahead and pursue this. Even if it's not perfect, even if I look awkward and cringy on camera, I realized that maybe in the future I'll get better at this. I'll learn through the process because I'm also realizing that the most time we learn is when we actually start implementing the things that we learn. You can read as much books, research articles, whatever it may be. If you don't actively implement those things in your life, then you're not really learning them, if that makes sense. I say that if you're going through the same thing as me and you just want to pursue something, whether that be you want to create a YouTube video because you feel like you have things to share to the world and you know that those things that you want to share can make an impact, then go ahead and do it. We are very lucky in this age where we have phones or literally everything is in the palm of our hands. And I think that it's so important to take advantage of those things. Use the resources that you have. I'm just going to say that perfect timing is a myth. You're never going to be perfect. You're never going to be perfect at something that you're not actively showing up for. The only way you can perfect something is by learning from your mistakes, actively practicing it on the daily. The reason why acting now is very crucial is because the power that you have is in the present moment. What you do right now is what adds to your growth. You learn and evolve as you move forward. If you just take the first step, it creates a momentum and you'll look back later on and see the growth and how far you've come. Time is your most valuable resource. It's always moving. So waiting is literally just such a waste of your time. You don't want to be like me and take 15 years to make an action. Here are some of the actionable steps that you can take now to get moving, to move forward with what it is that you want to do. Just take small steps. Whatever it is that you have right now that you can use, just use it. You don't need to wait for the perfect camera. You don't need to lose weight. You don't need to look like you're the most beautiful because first of all, you're already beautiful as you are right now. And you don't need to wait for that version of you to come along before you actually do something. Stop overthinking anything. Stop overthinking. Just act. I find in my life that when I want to do something, I get things done the most when I just do it. When I don't even think about it, when I just don't even let my mind talk me out of what it is that I want to do. And so if you want to get started, if you had a good idea that came along, don't let that idea just kind of die down because when you get an inspired action and you don't act on it, it will dissipate. And so don't let that happen to you. When you get an idea, just write it down, start acting on your inspired action. Even the smallest thing that will move you forward, just do that one. Take imperfect action. It's better to be in motion than stuck in doubt. Don't doubt anything. You will learn as you go. And I'm also telling you this because this is what I'm like currently learning. right now. Today is the best time to start on whatever it is that you're wanting to start. Like me, for example, I want to create a YouTube channel where I can express myself and share the things that I'm currently learning in life. Don't let the fear of imperfection hold you back from what it is that you want to accomplish in your life. Take one small step today that's going to move you forward. Just like what I'm trying to tell myself now, I am learning to be more nicer to myself because I'm learning as well. Like you, remember to be kind to yourself during this time and be your own cheerleader. You are capable of whatever it is that you want. And if you are afraid to start, I just want you to know that it is okay to feel fear, but don't let that fear stop you. Keep moving forward, and that fear is the very sign that you are on the right track. Through fear, we grow. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is that we evolve and grow. And something that you used to be so scared of, you'll wake up one day and it'll just be like a normal routine for you. And I am leading by example. I don't know if I was any help. I guess I also am making this video to prove to myself that I can act on my dream today, even if it is imperfect. The important thing is that whoever needs to hear this message can hear this message, and that I can connect with people that are going through the same thing, and that we can be in this journey together. That would be so amazing. What's one dream of yours that you're gonna act on today? Leave the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.